right at you here on Honcast.com. Look at that. I pushed it in. That's how we do. Pam Man's back. Shout out to Fox Scout, though. He's a great guy. Anyways, moving along here, as you can see. Love you too, Jegred. I had the D&D, though, so I don't get spammed more. Blind bands coming out here. Cupid the Force, Ophelia, Rally, Tempest. So you see right there, 007. They're like, we liked Rally ourselves. We don't want to give it to you.
Yeah, we're not giving anybody Rally. Screw that hero.
I'm not going to give you that first pick.
Here. Now, some other strong heroes entering the pool, though. Lodestone, in particular, we didn't get to see last game, and odd to see him in a lock pool and not address, so probably going to make it through. Maybe.
Well, no, he was blind banned.
In the previous game.
Yeah, he was blind banned in the first game.
Right, exactly. So I'm saying, given the fact that he's showing his head here, though, and he was first locked, says that other card's like, I definitely want that hero.
Yeah. I believe he was blind banned by 007, so they're changing it up with that Rally instead. But yeah, so that makes sense there. I like to make it a strong point. As far as this lock pool shaping up, you got Engineer, Aluna, Wretched Hag, Torturer. You see heroes like Parasite hasn't been touched yet. We'll see if he maybe gets a lock too. If not, probably going to expect to see him banned instead.
Yeah, normal draft of Parasite would be weird. I don't think we saw Warbeast either banned or picked on either side.
I don't believe so, no.
If Chikol were around.
That would be different.
Yeah, he is the signature Warbeast specialist for 007.
He certainly is. Definitely a hero that he's made a name for himself with. So Dirty Mobs, though, putting some thought here into this final lock. Of course, they're up 1-0 again here in this best of 3, so trying to move along. Justice League had also won their first game, by the way, so again, I was just looking through some updates and find some noteworthy results there. So they're up 1-0 too, for those that are curious. If you go to the events tab on HonTour.com under the Pandasoul tournament, you can also check out the brackets for yourself. So also, shout out to Beef, Honcast.com and whatnot. We definitely been getting some good articles up, and we got a day one recap, I believe, of this event. And also, I don't know if you saw this yet, this news about Nova. This news about Nova
I heard about his big announcement that was on the line.
Yeah, apparently going to Thailand.
Yeah, I actually heard about the world, like the life-changing news supposedly yesterday, and I know there was a picture that was posted of him in Thailand that got quickly taken down. And I was like, oh, there might be some correlation.
Uh-oh.
And then, well, what do you feel about that?
Well, so is he? I wasn't able to see the specific. Is he going to coach? Do you know, or is he going to actually play?
Let me. I didn't actually see the update for today.
Yeah,
I only saw the post that was taken down yesterday, or the picture. So.
I know that. Well, there's an article on Honcast about it.
So
I know Beef got that. I think Curlsaw might have written it, but or Blaze, one of those guys. Anyways, but yeah, so he's going to Thailand, whether it's to coach or actually play on over there. It seems like, it's good for him. Definitely good for him. He's obviously a well-known player, very respectable figure. And he's just a great all-around guy in general. So I'm looking forward to seeing how that I also like, obviously having fun with it.
Working for Garena there? Or?
Is that what's happening? I don't know. We'll get more information on that, and I'll like to pass it along. I don't even know if the full 100% story has been put out, if it's still kind of a teaser in that state or not. But anyways, so yeah, there is an article on Honcast, like I said, I think on Ghost 2 Gamers as well. You can check it out and find it for yourself. But so it's fun to hear about Nova. If that does mean he won't be playing at Haunt Tour Season 2, that is kind of a downside, of course. But we'll see. We'll see how that moves along. Banning stage here. Parasite was the final lock, by the way. Banning stage coming out here. Fade, Deadwood, Monkey King, Pebbles, Bubbles, and Master of Arms. So you look at first pick possibilities here coming out from Mineland. Tundra still available. You got Magmus. He's always a solid option here as far as a go-to pickup. So definitely some strong options still, of course. Still want to see Bubble or Pearl. I haven't actually seen her yet. I think we might have saw her once picked up, but still a hero that very curious. God, it's just so different how I'll avatar from one to the next. It's just cute little girl and then goes to this demonic figure. Anyways.
It is a project, a Garena project, actually.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah. The reason for the trip is a huge project that Garena and the Man are hosting with the general intention of bringing the SEA scene closer to the NAEU market. So
cool.
Shout out to Fantasy for his write-up as well over on GoSuitGamers.net/Han.
There you go. I'm sure we'll just get more and more about it too over these next
the actual
couple
details
of days
and how
weeks
he's going to go about approaching it. Sure.
So yeah, good to hear. Good for him, definitely. Good for Nova.
Yeah, that's great.
Magnus ended up being the first pick, so early card value in that, of course. You see, Nighthounds or Scout apparently are the options over here. Want to go some sort of stealth hero. Scout was banned last game, remember? So
Nighthound. That would be. I actually wouldn't be surprised at all to see Diglett. I know Diglett loves that hero.
Yeah.
Plays him very well, and Nighthound's a hero that people have been talking about lately. Oh, they're not gonna unless they pick up both. Well, they can still run a Nighthound and a Scout if they're looking to have some fun. Technically, they're filling two different lanes anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, Scout is the suicide, Nighthawk more of the short lane. Want to get farm on him style.
They need a safe of this lock pool of heroes that could solo mid effectively. I think you get a Tort, a Hag, maybe a Lodestone. Heroes like that.
Look at that.
It'd be funny if they went Nighthound, but
I don't think they are. I think it's more of a troll, but
I don't think it's entirely a troll. The Shadowing Nighthound, a lot of people are talking about him potentially being viable and a very powerful hero.
I think he's a good hero, definitely.
He's capable of putting out
his burst damage is intense.
Ridiculous burst, right? So, in a game like this, it would lead for a very weak lineup where they have two direct, single target physical damage.
Well, they got some good squishies over here on the Legion side
true.
Too. So, and the smoke cloud is always good.
Even against some Magmas, it can be effective.
Okay, or that.
That's a fun hero, and
that's
a hero I'm a fan of always seeing.
Yeah, nothing wrong with the Devourer pickup. How about that? I mean, look at the Legion team though. Nymphora Empath. I mean, double big support there coming out from mainland, and they do got the Lodestone first pick, so.
Both sides are going to have more of the dual lane setup, though, because
looks like it, yeah.
Well, you're looking at Lodestone, Scout, Suicide, and then you're looking at a bunch of other big players.
You could have an Empath solo. Go a Parasite final pick here. Get that Empath farmed up. You can see that working.
Big old Empath.
Big old Empath.
Love it. Get that synergy maxed out, too.
Yeah.
Fighting the AoE health, just like a War Beast, except
get an early.
Better.
Oh, they take the Parasite, so never mind. It's not going to happen. If they didn't take Parasite, it would have happened.
I know.
There's Torture. Allows you to get, those the Astral Layer, the Tab, all those items right away. It's not going to
jump into someone else.
Yeah, jump into somebody else. Make use
jump into your support hero at that point.
Jumping in Nymphora.
You have the strongest
level 6 if you jump into Nymphora, she ports somewhere, and you can still port with somebody else. It's a free ride.
It's actually,
that's true.
It's actually pretty good. It's part of the reason why Sandra Empath can be so powerful is that you have the double presence. And you run the map, so.
It does force you to use the cooldown on Nymphora, so I guess that is kind of a down. Or no, you just do it on somebody else, actually, and they take the port. Okay, that makes sense, yeah. So you do, in this case, they don't really have a great option for an Empath, to be honest, but I guess Torture could be considered decent because of cast time is also. Is cast time actually reduced? I don't even know.
No, it's just the attack speed and the damage.
Yeah, so it's not cast time. So.
And the heal applies the hero that he's in.
So they don't really have that right click, but still,
yeah,
Empath's
it's actually pretty awkward, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, still Empath is good. Besides the Yaz.
Right, you don't need to be like, oh, I mean, the Yaz one. A lot of times it's not even about the auto attack steroid.
True.
It's more you give him the heal, it gives you the positioning to cast spells, as well as normally you can't get your support hero right in the middle of the fight to maybe get the positioning to cast spells like an Empath might be able to as well.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Laning.
It's more so it's a case again of not maximizing its efficiency, but it's still very powerful. But how about this Diglett playing the Devourer? So we get to see that here.
That's awesome.
That is pretty cool. Top lane, it looks like Scout hiding in his box. Oh, there he is. Scout being played by a rookie. He's going to be the short lane up top. And actually, we need to be a little careful here. Of course, if he gets... Oh, he's kind of just sitting still. I wonder if he maybe went AFK for a second, but no, he's going to start running now. And Magnus with the level 1 Lava Surge, not the greatest range. So not going to be able to chase him down in the end. And it's still will get some wards down. Now, obviously, the dangerous thing about doing this against a Scout is with that electric eye of his, he can counter ward pretty effectively. If you do place it in obvious spots, especially. Now, this one isn't necessarily obvious, so it is going to block the camp over here. Ward to sight. Stars was trying to counter this. Look at Dirty Mobs actually coming in, though, with his own rev, actually freezing him for he will take a Zeal Star, but now Nymphora might be delivered to the back end actually stunned Scout just as he got next to him. Big stun right there. They're going to counter this Ward of Rev, but I don't know if they're going to see the Ward of Sight, to be honest. Yeah, he's not going to be able to find it here.
Well, right off the bat, what if he runs above it here?
Nope.
Nope, it is shrouded.
It is hidden. So will remain to block. He destroys the electric eye, but unfortunately for him, no spawn going to happen. How about this choice, though? Nymphora, is he planning on going top? They're planning on running kind of an aggressive dual lane here. Lodestone Nymphora? Or Nymphora's not roaming, I guess. Might end up going to the bottom lane, ultimately. So yeah, it looks like they're going to leave a Suicide Lodestone, basically, to have a good time up here, and instead Nymphora will support the Torture, perhaps even roam around a little bit. So you got this middle lane matchup, though, and it seems like Empath could actually be pretty decent against the Devourer, with that Essence Leak especially, and the wall on top of that, of course. So Empath not worried about positioning herself to get hooked, necessarily.
Yeah, they really wanted to hold on the Lodestone early. I mean, they ran the dual lane instead of running the safe lane Russian Hag and Suicide Scout. Part of that's because, well...
Oh, true, yeah, wow.
Well, there's a couple reasons. I guess they wanted the Devo to get the quick soul levels, instead of putting Devo in the dual lane is more that 1v1 matchup. Besides that, I mean, if they had a Russian Hag up top and had a Glacius supporting, they would have had to put the Glacius mid. They didn't want to run that, dual lane mid. They wanted to solo Devo, so just going for a different setup, and it works for the game.
Yeah. See Empath right here, roaming to the top lane, so both teams making some early adjustments to start off this game here. Empath going to maybe try to find that Parasite, but not going to do so just yet. Bottom lane, Hag was taking a lot of pressure early and continuing to do so.
If Nymphora had Zeal Stun and Torture had Impalement, which Torture does not have Impalement, so they went the Stun Nuke build, that would have been a dead Wretched Hag.
Oh, look at that. Okay. Yeah, you're right. I was actually... So this ward aside up here, it actually did not block the camp. Interesting. Why would it not block the camp? It seems like that it should, actually. I guess it's...
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah. Maybe it's these rocks right here that for some reason block out the ward?
Yeah, I'd have to look at the exact range. It's just outside of it. I mean,
I assume that's why you placed it there, to block the camp. I mean, there's no other reason, so... The fact that it's not blocking it is very odd. Huh.
It was from that camp, yeah?
Yeah,
Wow.
There was a Skeleton King spawn. Panman's the one that made mention of it, actually.
Really,
we'll see it here just to confirm, but... Seems like I should, but guess not. Yeah, there you go.
That's really disheartening.
Well, it ends up being a waste of a Ward of Sight, really, in the end.
Yeah, there's no way about it.
They're not getting any vision of it.
Empath. Room to help with the Lodestone, but not going to actually matter. Doesn't
Uh-oh.
realize... Oh! Oof. Will it matter?
I don't know, actually, yeah, so the wall cut him off initially, but here we go. Losa does get the stun off with the Minotaur stun first, and you see Scout running in. Calacius trying to get a range. He will get the freeze off and make 1990 in a little bit of trouble. Essence Lake trying to keep him alive. Not going to matter, though. Bloodlust kill coming out in favor of Scout, actually, being played by Rookie. And that is the last hero you want to be given that to. So, good start here for 007 at the top lane.
He has the safe lane farm. Is he going to go for that traditional route with straight Rune Cleaver, or will he go for more of that build-up of Ghost Marcher's Energizer first? He did that on Monkey King, too.
Yeah.
Where he did get the Energizer. Well placed. Wow. Excellent counter kill.
Yeah.
Dirty mobs.
Went off there for a second, but...
Didn't really hesitate. They were feeling confident. Capitalized, surely enough.
Good counter kill indeed. Empath actually got credit for it, but...
There's the makings of early Rune Cleaver.
Yeah. I love it.
What's that?
Well, you see, he just placed this new Ward of Sight here. And he's like, okay, the first one's not working. I'm going to make sure this one works.
So place it directly in the middle of the camp. Oh, no, the Scout Eye.
And the Scout Electric Eye, though, yeah, I wonder, though, if he's going to... It's going to be counted immediately.
He saw him walking past because of the Electric Eye in the first place. Or how did he place it? Did he go through the river?
He went through the river. He did it in the river,
okay.
so maybe not. Oh, Scout, actually. Okay, no. He gets the invis off first. He's going to be fine. But here he goes to the side now. I think he knows something. Yep, there you go. Look at that. That's got to be so frustrating. The first ward didn't even block, even though it seems like it should, and then the second ward gets countered. It literally did nothing.
That's about the time where you really begin to rage out as a support player.
Yeah. You're already doing so, your job is already so frustrating. And that ain't helping, so. Kind of feel for supports here a little bit. See about the pause coming out. From Mineland. Let's see what the deal is. How are other lanes going, though? What is going on here? Magmus seems like he's doing a pretty good job. He's got the level 2 Volcanic Touch. Yeah, level 2 Volcanic Touch, so taking advantage of Devour being the melee hero that he is, as well as helping him farm out quite a bit. So Boston playing this Magnus. He's 26-11 compared to a 20-5 Devour. It's been a 1 versus 1 for a good amount of time. I mean, Glacius has been roaming around a bit, obviously. I almost want to say Myrmidon, but Empath has been roaming around with a nice hook right there on him. Magnus catches him just with a good angle. And Diglett, well, actually, Dirty Mobs gets credit for the kill, but Diglett doing most of the work right there, of course, onto Magnus. So I just caught the tail end of that. I'm not sure if that was the case if he wasn't able to Lava Surge away in time or what, but maybe he just didn't have the mana for it. I don't know. Not able to, whatever the reason.
Yeah, Star Wars actually surprisingly, yeah. Still, no kills here on the bottom lane. No real presence on the Rochak. Cake's level 5 though. I mean, he's just really doing a fine job of picking up experience where he can.
Yeah.
A lot of times you'll see Suicide Rochak get punished a lot more than this.
Yeah, they've been applying some good damage to him, but yeah, you're right. Cakes has managed somehow to just find some good farm here. Oh, they wanted to kill on a scout up here. Even the Rev was put down to the wall, but it looks like there's some miscommunication there. Lowstone was already backing up, just continuing to farm. And Empath was kind of going all out right there, so
ooh,
missing a chance for sure.
Health potion used on Wretched Hag, but no mana potion. That was surprising. Actually, no, it was. There was one.
They're actually going to go aggressive themselves. Torture.
Oh!
Nice seal stun right there from Nymphora. It'll stop any pursuit, but yeah,
pretty
good
sure the
attempt
Bat
right
Blast too didn't
true.
quite connect.
Wait, Bat Blast?
Not Bat Blast. I'm sorry, the Sonar Scream.
Okay, yeah, yeah. I think the Sonar Scream was out of range actually. Right. So Torture Alucard barely surviving, but he does survive in the end. That's big, because if he got killed right there, things would have really started to fall apart, honestly.
I would swap the names of those two abilities.
Seems like it. Oh, Scout actually gets stunned right there by Lowstone on the back.
Oh my god, he's actually manning up to kill the Rev. Are you serious?
He is in a little bit of trouble. Head smash.
They have no mana.
Used,
he knows he's safe. That is dirty.
Yeah. Scout doing the math.
Parasite now. But the Catman is level 6. What rotation do we have? We have Wretched Hag actually coming top. He will not expect this one.
There we go. The face coming out. The Leech on top of the Lowstone dropping pretty quickly. Empath is nearby, but doesn't have a mana for anything. If he had any mana right now, maybe different, but absolutely nothing.
No,
And Glacius coming in with the flick. Big 1998. He's going to fall as well. And it ends up being a double tap for We Are Spies right there. Empath has just got to be so frustrated, man. Just not enough mana for either the Essence Link or the wall. In the meantime, Devour using his ultimate right here on a Magnus. I don't know if he's going to get a kill. He does have a hook still to use. Can he actually line this up? Yes, he can. No sidestep to be seen. And Boston will be taken out. I mean, again, did he have the Lava Surge or not? I want to say he did right there. But he just wasn't able to use it. Maybe not enough mana. I might have missed that, but
the circumstance, but
nonetheless, 007, honestly similar to last game. They once again are getting a very good lead. Did he have Lava Surge? Yeah, according to Panman, he was looking back at it in the replay, and apparently he did, so just not able to find the correct timing.
Maybe he wanted to find the right angle and then just took a surprising amount of damage, and he's got to be flustered at this point. So, matchup definitely going in favor of 007 this time around, but
yeah.
Well, how about that, where the Scout stayed long enough to kill that Rev Ward, actually sort of like baited him out by the fact that he was low health, no mana, and then was going back, and then instantly the Wretched Hag came top instead, and they weren't expecting that gank from the Parasite, who they know division of because of that. That was some good movement.
Yeah, well, it's great, but on top of that, it's got to be even more frustrating the fact that Empath adjusted early on in this game to make this kind of a difficult lane for Scout, but honestly, it's really not accomplished a whole lot in the end.
Scout safe lane with the Parasite, and he's not only helping himself, he's helping the Parasite too. And
Magnus stunned in right there. If you got TP support, maybe a different story. Again, I don't know if that's miscommunication or not, but he actually stunned in right there to get away from Devour as well as stun Glacius. It just did not work whatsoever, though. It seems like things are falling apart. I mean, Alucard continuing to be kind of the shining star
tower
here.
On bottom.
Invulnerability.
Ooh, that actually is going to be the difference maker.
Yeah, look at that, though. Okay, he gets the tower kill, but he ends up suiciding himself in the end.
Yeah, I'm of a mixed opinion. I think a lot of times if it's a support opinion going for a tower, if it's a major hero, a major player in the game that you have sacrificing himself for the tower, a lot of the time it's not worth it. It also depends who you're giving the kill to, but for a Wretched Hag, it's that experience does so much for her.
Yeah.
Early on, and a solo kill onto a there's actually the most farmed Legion hero is.
Yeah, I mean, Torturer is still managing even after that death right there. Glacial Downpour in the meantime being used. Empath has the Essence Drain, though, doing a lot of work. Not going to matter, though. Wretched Egg jumps in. Dirty Mop still gets credit for the kill, but Wretched Egg helping to clean up Empath at least, as they're both going towards that bottom rune. So another kill. 8-1 hero kill lead already for We Are Spies, as we have just passed the 10-minute mark right now. Again, you do have Torture outlet cards. He's going to have to be that hope here. He does have a Nome's Wisdom early on. Going for a kill on a Declare. Wretched Egg nearby, though. Going to try to turn this. Nice hook once again. And Boston yet again just gets caught. He is 0-4. It's just gone completely downhill for Magnus especially. And Nymphora trying to assist. As Yellow said, it will be enough. Will it? Oh, yes, it will. But down goes Torturer. And now Nymphora is also going to fall. It's just going downhill, man. I mean, that's a team. It's
the same story as the previous game. I mean, early momentum lost, and well, even going into this game, we're like, that is an awkward lineup in the end. This isn't a lineup that screamed powerhouse plays, more or less. You look at that, and it's like, okay, they have an Empath with no hero that she directly synergizes with, and they have some okay presence, but nothing that's going to be game-breaking. Meanwhile, on the Hellborn side, a little bit unconventional Devourer pick, but definitely a hero that has shown that he can perform, and besides that,
I would. I'm sorry.
No. It just fits together nicely.
I was gonna say, I mean, it would kind of be interesting to see, what the goal, what they were thinking here on the Legion side. As a nice gank at the bottom line. I mean, that's something that's gonna start happening here. Is Nymphora does have that TP, obviously. We see right there already coming into play, so that's good news, definitely for mainland. But the fact that Magnus first pick, great first pick, but then they fairly quickly, from what I remember, I mean, they went with Nymphora Empath as their follow-up picks.
Right, exactly. It's honestly the Nymphora Empath which screwed them.
It was just like a little bit, okay, well, that's screaming dual lane setup, at least maybe aggressive trial lane, but
they can be fantastic supports too, but in that role, what do they lack as support heroes? Damage. Both more utility slash...
Oh, man, that's got to be so frustrating. Nymphora does the sidestep, and it actually allows the hook to hit Torture instead. And Torture gets pulled in, and he ends up dying. So you're almost saying, like, Nymphora, don't sidestep there. Take the hook, man. Ay.
It's... You can't blame her for dodging the hook, per se.
Yeah.
But, yeah, if Torture wasn't able to get out, then that's...
Well, it kind of looked like a set, but maybe it wasn't even a sidestep in the end. Maybe that's just more of a... happened to be moving at the same time. And the hook hit Torture nonetheless, so...
In the top lane, we see Scout just actually backlining the creep wave to apply pressure to the tower.
Yeah.
But I was going to say, as support heroes, you can say, oh, Empath does damage, he has a lot of lockdown, blah, 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 or wall that hurts. Scout, paying for his aggressive play.
Yeah, I was actually going to be pretty critical on Magnus right there for not eruptioning, especially with Torture coming in to follow up with a stun, but it didn't matter in the end. That was very close, because he was very close to getting a vanish off, honestly, but it actually did get the kill in the end, so that is good. And they deny the tower, so again, good sequence of events right there.
Win-win.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that is support being a heavy hitter. It's not your Torture, it's not your Glacius at level 6, all your Engineer, your Pyro, etc. So lacking damage there in the first place.
Yeah, very true. Definitely the Nymphora teleport. I mean, that's really going to have to be the nice key here. Well, on top of, obviously, portal kill on Magnus, especially Magnus. He was starting off decent, but then just started going downhill, back like 3 kills in a row for Devour onto him, and it just really started to snowball against him. Now, he is at 250 gold per minute nonetheless, so he's at least still kind of recovering here. And they're going to try to push this middle tower as a team. We'll see how this works out. Devour looking for a hook. He is going to get onto Magnus right there. Can he get the ultimate off? Yes, he can. Magnus going to be locked down. Got the team back. Didn't matter. Wretched Egg in the background. He's being caught by Loso. Loso with a Shadow Storm. Chain reactions hits. Loso with a Shadow Storm. Boom! Goes a dynamite. Devour will end up falling right there. Meanwhile, in the background, though, Scout doing a lot of work. Glacial Downpour coming down. Conqueror even wants to join the fight. Nymphora will fall right there. Empath, one more auto attack away. And there you go. Down goes Empath. Genocide coming out here in favor of 007, and all they lost was Devour.
Doesn't matter. Devour died. Not worth it.
Yeah. What were they thinking on 007's side? Did the tower kill die as well, or was it denied? I think it was destroyed. Yeah, it was actually destroyed, but still. Can't be too happy with the way that ended, of course, if you're mainland. They're going to mass TP in the middle lane, try to get something, but not going to get there in time.
Yeah, hopefully backing off in due time. And they're just sort of being run around the map here. Looks like the owner's picked up by Navarre, so helping a little bit with that lack of damage
Yeah.
we were talking about. But the port coming out
Where are they
into
going?
the top lane.
Okay, well,
And Scout's gone.
kind of an awkward place. Again, no portal key, so.
How are they even leaving this path here?
Well, they can chain reactions to the trees. But
No, that was actually, no, that was tied. I thought they were slightly above it, but not. Yeah. They can obviously walk through it by, mass clicking. But path their way out of it. But it can take some time, sometimes.
It sure can. I mean, right there again, without the portal key, you don't have that jump factor following up the TP right away. So, Scout just walks away. Not really the biggest deal in the world. Magnus, oh, you're in a lot of trouble. The hooker will connect once again. He gets the steam bath off, but the sonar scream comes out, so she doesn't care about stealth. Gets the kill. Lowstone jumping in, though. Shadowstorm, the head smash, and Wretched Hack will be bursted down right there. There's the Shadowstorm going off, slowing down Devour quite a bit, also exposing him right here. Torturer running in, does have a stun coming up in 1 second. He is going to devour Torturer, though, locking out any stun attempt. It's not going to matter in the end, though. Finally will catch him, and Devour does fall. So, a couple of nice kills right there. Again, coming up from mainland, and if anything, keeping them in the game here.
Yep.
Giving some hope, you could say. Scout trying to push the middle lane as Glitch is coming in. Okay, so we do have a window here. Let's actually take a look back at the middle fight when we get the chance. Ended up being the genocide, but yeah, that middle fight there where, they're pushing the tower. There's where it all starts, though. And even though he gets the steam bath off, it doesn't matter.
And then the gets the steam bath off, but also look at the lodestone stun. Also almost bought him time, but was just locked down too much. Magnus has been consistently throughout the entire game abused by this Devourer.
Yeah. Been struggling against him, and well, you see the Scout and then finishing off Empath in the end, and again completes the genocide. So big fight in 007's favor. And what's already been momentum for them, that's just really put them over that hill. And again, similar to the last game, as we've talked about several times now, it's the case of Mildland, their lineup doesn't really speak, okay, well, at least they got this to hang on to for the mid to later game stage. They just don't have that, unfortunately, especially compared to 007. So, you got to figure there's maybe 1, 2 more chances at the absolute most that they have here to make something happen, but... And, well, this is starting of it right here. Navarre ports in Torture. Will they even get the kill to Glaciers? The Ancients are even helping. They finally will get the kill, but at what cost right here? Scout's running in. He's going to take the Luxtail. Look at that damage from Scout.
Get another one? No,
oh, it's not going to be enough. Now, if he had marksman shot, actually,
yeah,
might have been a different story. But in the end, they get the kill on Infora, and then Scout goes back to Ancient farming. So even that,
actually,
I don't know if that was worth it.
People forget about the marksman shot, how quick it actually channels.
Yeah.
And a point-blank one can definitely stop any TP attempts. So,
which one was Beef casting? We're getting word right now from Panman on another game that's happening right now that actually just finished. Apparently, it's an epic game. It's casted by Beef actually on Coldcast. And she's trying to find out what actually match that was, but he's saying something along the lines of 60-minute game, epic game between the two teams, back and forth. Those base race even. Oh, that's always fun.
Oh, I love base races.
Base races are pretty cool.
That is a good match.
Oh, Locomotives with Team Psycho.
Versus.
Oh, yeah, that is definitely a good one. Meanwhile, back to this game. Magnus going to be picked up. Glacial downpour going down. Torture pulls him in. It obviously doesn't even stop the channel, though, and Torture will 2 fall. Meanwhile, back here, Devourer goes on the Empath and make 1998. He dodges the hook somehow. Hat-trick coming out for what you got. Playing the Parasite, actually, of all heroes. So damage done, but... So that was Locomotives versus Team Psycho, it sounds like. Yeah, that's definitely a good series as well. Do we know who won that? Which team won?
In terms of who won it, let me see if I can get the read. Twitch chat has been broken.
Team Psycho's won, apparently. In a base race against Locomotives. Locomotives has Sholem and I'm blanking on the other names on the roster. Sholem and
Slaps is playing with Psycho again today?
I don't know. He was with them yesterday when we casted, so
yeah.
I assume.
Just how much of a fill-in.
Let's see for sure, though. That's good to hear, though. So it sounds like that one's going to be going to game 2, and casted over there by Beef. Can definitely head over to Coldcast and check it out if you would like. I'm sure that's going to be a fun series to finish things off over there, especially with where that game 1 went. Into this game, though, we are at game number 2, of course. We are Spies up 1-0, and already on their way to a Game 2 victory, sending some, honestly, pretty good miracles here. From a Legion side, Impact jumps inside of Torture. This could be it right here. There goes Lowstone jumping action. Pretty good start right there. Wretchedak dropping, and Wretchedak will fall. Pretty good start right here for Mainland. We do see Lowstone. He actually has Impact inside of him. I thought it was in Torch for a second, but it is inside of him. He's going with the Shadow Storm. He can't get close enough, though, with the Rocket Drill. Not up just yet. There's the Rocket Drill. It does connect on Glacius. Wretchedak popped back, by the way. He wants some revenge, damn it, but will he get it in the end? Meanwhile, Magma's chasing. The Eruption was channeled, but then stopped immediately by Magnus right there. He's looking for an opportunity. Scout coming in with a flank, though. And uh-oh, he can get a big silence off right here. Maybe for some initiation. Parasite running in with a Wild Hunter. Are they going to go for some kind of pick right here? Wretchedak picks on. It's going to lead things up. There's a silence in the back on every single hero, basically. Magnus is going to be killed right there off the bat. Lex Tolianos on the sky. It doesn't matter, though. Parasite takes out Nymphoa. The wall off right there. Torture doing plenty of damage, actually. In comes the Impale. The Agonizing Bonds trying to hold his ground against these guys, but it's just not enough damage in the end. Devour running in, has a hook ready to go. Can he get the angle? Of course he can. There's the decay, and down goes Torture. So, pretty action-packed fight right there. But in the end, another genocide for 007, aka We Are Spies.
I think they have such an overwhelming lead at this point. It's just picking off one after the other, pretty much no real effort. I mean, they have Parasite there. Look at his Kodak. Kodak's level 5. He's got it.
Does he?
Rune Cleaver, 3,900 gold at this point on Scout. They can just aim the arm cannon. They have the burst damage from attack on top of it. Grimar Power going to be out here in just a second. Just a ton of front load, and they have no way to deal with it here.
Yeah, 4,000 gold on Scout. Going big. So obviously, you know, this is a single elimination event, of course, and if you're mainland, you know, this is it. So might as well play until it's absolutely over. There's a mentality they could possibly have here, but I like Torture going the Shaman's headdress, you know, just trying to get any kind of items for his team. He really is the only one that's been able to get any type of decent farm this whole game. Other than him just struggling. There's still no Portakey on Magnus, now that I'm looking at it, 22 minutes in. He does have over 2,000 gold saved up, so he is going to be picking that up here shortly. We'll have a level 2 Eruption to follow that. So again, some positives. Devour, oh no, Magnus! It will continue for him. Devour just continuing to be his bane. Is this going to be enough for the kill? He actually just lava surge as well. Oh, he misses the hook, though. Big job by Magnus. It doesn't matter. Diglett gets the kill in the end. Meanwhile, up here, Parasite actually getting a little out of position, and he ends up falling. His streak has ended. Magnus, man, 1-9-4. I think like 6 or 7 of those kills have gone to Devour. He has just been finding himself.
Yeah, this should be a pretty score attempt here.
Look at Devour, by the way, with the Cadaver armor. 14 charges.
What? 22 minutes
23 minutes in.
23 minutes in, you're right.
14 charges, nearly 2,000 life with no life stat items. Other than, I guess, 3 strength and Ring of Sorcery. I mean, that's ridiculous.
That is absolutely absurd. He has a Shaman's headdress on top of it for all that resistance, and the Cadaver armor built in, magic armor as well.
Yeah. 19.5 magic armor, yeah.
Yeah, 53%, 54% almost resistance in the end. Holy crap.
That's
I don't think they kill him if they wanted to.
Yeah. Scout needs to go at Doombringer here. It's the only way. Only way.
Rookie. He has the token. I don't know. He's probably going to go legit instead. We'll see. Actually, he's going back. He's hungry. He might want it. He has the token. They're so far ahead.
Do it.
There it is. There it is.
Do it.
He's thinking.
Why?
He has the built-in crit.
Aww. Ooh. Fertilizer.
Wait, did the Scout just have an animation where he got into the...
Yeah, he goes into a box, yeah.
Really?
It's pretty, this is
I actually didn't know about that. Yeah, I know it's the...
Whatever it's called, but...
Very, you know what it's inspired by.
Yeah, the...
Snake-esque.
The snake, yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, from Metal Gear. That's kind of... Couldn't think of the name for some reason. Oh, Parasite finds some food. Finds an Amphora Lonely. It seems like Mainland is trying to stick together quite a bit, but Parasite obviously just so much very quick burst damage with that level 5 Codex. On top of his abilities, hero like Parasite, or hero like Amphora just doesn't stand a chance.
No, not with a draining Venom on top of that.
Yeah. Devour coming in with his ultimate, or Invis even. Of course he has his ultimate. It's up every 10 seconds, it seems like. Oh, is he going to maybe get Magnus again? Oh, God. Just don't go for Magnus, whatever you do. I just feel bad for him, man. Okay, Torture's going to get out.
Alone.
So they will survive. You know it's bad when you have to TP between your 2 towers that are right next to your base. Because you're worried about getting ganked.
No.
Oh! Almost got Torture there. Very, very close. Torture is getting... He's 1 step away from now for the Shrunken Head here. Trying to... stronger with that. Purchasing the Dancing Blade on top of the Brutalizer. Jeez. That's the last outer tower killed. And now we are spies. Going to look to start breaking into the base here. I'm sure.
I think try to close out the game here. At point that they're not messing around still, Scout, in spite of having that heavy lead and Golden Edge, now want to risk throwing the game and they just want to.
Yeah. Move on to the round of 8 is the goal.
Oh, 4 pointing behind with Magnus potentially. No, Lodestone. Magnus will blink in stun.
Empath was inside Lodestone. He could have TP'd 2 people. I don't know why he didn't.
You can get the Magnus there as well, or something for a closer angle, or the Torture, and then Magnus blink stuns in. They're actually split up here.
They are. This is actually a prime opportunity to get some kills. Devour, though, he takes Torture with his own portal key. And they're going to leave the sacrificial lamb behind in Glacius. So, they are able to execute enough right there and pick up a carry down, yeah. Carry Glacius has been destroyed.
Yeah, you can tell they're just having fun with it at this point. That sucks, though. They had this beautiful setup, and the only thing they were able to find in the end, because the enemy team began to split push, was
dirty mobs.
Only little Glacius, yeah.
Devour was using that portal key with those hooks. There it goes again. Oh! He's trying to get that Torture, man. Just a little bit off, though. Torture getting closer and closer.
Fishing.
Yeah. Eventually get the bite. Almost got that Shrunken. Not that that's going to be a huge change by any means, but it's still something at least. Glacius even has an Energizer now. Not enough
attempts he'll get one.
Yeah.
It's more of a matter of reading your opponent correctly at this point and hoping they don't react quick enough, because he's not going for those, hooks where he's shrouded in fog or they have pressure. He's just simply going for the deep reach.
Oh, Scout. Nope. Devour ruins the day. Bat Blast completely whiffs. So meanwhile, from behind him, 4 coming in with the Zeal Stone, hits 3 heroes. Lowe's are trying to do something. The Shatter Storm, it is go off. Will it be able to explode in time? Yes, it will. Down goes Scout right there. Took it alive. Going to bring him right back up, though. And he's going to look for some revenge, I am sure. Down goes Nymph4 right there. Devour just going nom all over the place. Torture buys back. So no Shrunken Head going to be happening for him, but actually runs into Devour right here. In comes Magnus. Devour tanky, though. Not tanky enough. He will finally fall, but look at Scout, that damage output. The Brutalizer procs coming through. And it looks like it's finally going to be over here. GG well plays are being called. Genocide, I think, for at least the 3rd time this game. And 007 will come through with the game number 2 victory, of course, and that means they're moving on to the round of 8 here in the Ultimate Series Pandasoul tournament. So congratulations to them. And excited, I'm sure, about moving on as far as Mainland was concerned. Hopefully they had some fun, but the road does end here for this Ultimate Series at least. And again, kind of just a team, put together for these events, having fun with it. We'll see if maybe it gets a little more serious in the future as far as the actual 5-man team for Mainland, but for now.
Yeah, I mean, they definitely had some good players there on Mainland, though, and a lot of 1900 rated plus players. I mean, they definitely knew the game, just the teamwork was not there, and the drafts didn't seem to be there either today.
Yeah, wasn't their day.
Them in the future, whatever their plans are, whatever Alucard's plan is. I mean, you mentioned it was a new team, and whether he's just going through and just having fun with these tournaments, or whether it's going to be a more stable roster, we'll see.
Yeah. We'll see. All right, with that said, guys, of course, again, 007, also a great team, and looking forward to seeing them advance on now. Again, into that round of 8. In fact, let me check out the brackets real quickly here and see, if we have any more updates as well as they play the winner of Mob Deep versus Wolfpack. Again, 2 teams I don't recognize at all, so we'll see if that comes about, which team comes about there. Justice League looks like they did win 2 games to nothing, so they're going to be moving on. Team Excellent currently up 1-0. S. Joel defeated R Us 2 games to nothing. That's Joel something. Locomotives and